well, we made it to New York City. This is the day one fit. We're about to go for sandwiches. New York City, day 2. We are just gonna go out for a coffee and to have some breakfast. Super quick coffee run outfit check. So I packed my Uniqlo down vest. It's cold out, it's like 1 degree. So we are rocking the down vest underneath the wool overcoat, my Levi's jeans, old Everlane sneakers, and I just have a black long sleeve underneath. But I saw a bunch of really chic looking people do the whole vest under the overcoat thing in Europe. This is definitely inspired by them. And I think it's a great way to keep warm and like still be able to wear your nicer jackets if you want to. Jeff, ready for coffee?
Ready for coffee.
Okay, let's go. How do you like New York, babe?
Love it. It's always great to come to New York.
Walk across the Williamsburg Bridge.
There we are. Ukrainian Village.
Yeah. We're on our way to the Christmas tree. I haven't done a little room tour for you guys yet, so I'll show you the room. There's Jeff eating his chicken sweet. Say hi. So this is the hotel room. We're staying at the Hotel Indigo in the Lower East Side. It's got everything you need, nice view, has like a restaurant and all this stuff up top that we haven't checked out yet, but bathroom, I love hotel bathroom tours. So this one has just like a really nice mirror, selfie mirror situation. Nicer than the bathroom we have at home, for sure. The closet, so I brought my Uniqlo vest. It's actually come really in handy for layering. Wool overcoat. I ended up packing my leather jacket that I wore yesterday. One black blazer. I tried to pack 2 of them, it just didn't work out. And I decided to bring a button up, but I don't actually think I'm gonna wear this. And you go in, nice cozy king size bed, art, another really good selfie mirror. It's really important in a hotel. This is all the stuff that I brought. And then this view. Oh, the window's really dirty. We went to SOHO yesterday because I really wanted to go visit the Real. I'll like insert some footage in here, but it was crazy. I think it's because we went on like a Sunday. Yeah, but I wanted to check out the Real and see if there was just like any cool, exciting gems to find, but it was all just like still really expensive, very beautifully curated and fun to sort of like look at and like hold in your hands and try on, you know, like a $3,000 jacket, but it's like, okay, I'm gonna put this back. And by the way, it was itchy. Are people buying like $3,000 jackets that are still itchy? We're gonna see if we can find some other sort of thrift spots. And if you know of any in New York City, leave them in the comments down below because we'll definitely be back. I did do a little bit of shopping. I'll show you what I did buy. Not for me. We have Mario plushie #1, Bullet Bill, and a Bowser plushie. These are Christmas presents. I think it'll be a home run. So I'll just show you what I did pack. This is the Monos suitcase. So I did a whole packing video for this trip, and I'll just show you what I ended up packing for the actual trip, because some things I did sort of rejig last minute before we left. First of all, I really like this suitcase. It's actually really nice, really easy to sort of maneuver. I mean, yeah, it's been good so far. I ended up using these 2 packing cubes. Honestly, I probably packed too much. I think the long sleeves are coming in most handy versus like the t-shirts. I don't think I'm gonna use this sports bra at all. That was like a little, am I really gonna work out? No. I brought 2 pairs of jeans, these ones that I'm wearing, my vintage Levi's, and a pair of black A Goldie jeans. I wore these yesterday. 2 pairs of pants is probably enough. This sweater has come in super handy. This is from Grana because it has been actually a little bit cold, but you know, still pleasant, still doable outside. But this has been nice to just sort of cozy up in and lounge around. And then in this section, I brought my fancy cowboy boots. I think we're gonna wear those tonight. Haven't used my curling iron yet at all. Eye mask, umbrella. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, so this will come in super handy. And yeah, everything was able to fit in here really easily. Okay, quick fit check before we go out for dinner. So I just brought my Durf Avenue blazer, Aritzia contour bodysuit, my upsized vintage 501s, the Kate Dallas boots, a little bit of a lippy, and we're good to go. Where are we going, babe?
Try a couple things. Being in New York, I want to take Christina to the Village Vanguard, which is a historic jazz club in New York, but it's sold out. So we're gonna wait in line and see if we can get tickets. Stand by.
Yep.
And then if that doesn't work, we're gonna take her to another jazz club, Smalls or Mesro, which are great clubs. If all those don't work, we'll try the Comedy Cellar, which is also sold out, and we're gonna try to get tickets for. But it's a very New York evening of New York comedy, New York musicians, New York jazz. So hopefully it works out.
Also, Carrie Bradshaw's apartment is close by, so
That doesn't matter.
we're gonna check it out just for me. Okay, we're on our way to Carrie Bradshaw's apartment. Because fun fact, whenever I am filming and I don't need to talk, I either have Sex and the City on, I either have The Simpsons or Sex and the City on, so. Oh, there it is, and there's the Ukrainian flag in front of it, cool. Good morning. It's our last full day in New York. We leave tomorrow. So we are just on our way to go get some coffee, and I just really wanted to be comfortable. I showered this morning, so my hair is wet and slicked back. I have my Uniqlo vest on. This is an Aritzia long sleeve. It's just like really comfy, cozy. It reminds me of like the Lululemon. I think they're like the Swiftly tops, although I wouldn't work out in this one. And then just my Aligns, because I just can't today. I'm so tired. Need coffee and sneakers. I'm gonna have my overcoat on top of this. So time for coffee and breakfast. I'm feeling like bacon and eggs. I want like a greasy spoon, greasy breakfast this morning. Getting bacon and eggs. Okay, so day 3 in New York City. We went out and had breakfast this morning. Just greasy spoon. I wanted like eggs, bacon, toast, hash browns. We found a place. It was perfection. And Jeff found this thrift store called L Train Vintage that we checked out. I went straight to the leather jackets. What else is new? And I'll insert some footage here now, but it was a really, really nice, like, very curated vintage shop where everything was really sort of seasonal. So they had things like ugly Christmas sweaters, they had a lot of like knits, some really nice coats, then your standard thrift store stuff. So I was looking for a brown leather one, very inspired by Elaine Bennis. We've been watching a lot of Seinfeld lately on Netflix, and Elaine's style is like so good. So I tried on this like rich brown, sort of red brown leather bomber jacket. It actually fit perfectly, but it wasn't just like, it just wasn't hitting with me. It wasn't like a total hell yes. And then I found this more moto style one with really cool like details on the shoulders, and it had like a really, really nice like patina sort of beat up brown leather, but it was just a little bit too boxy. I find my shoulders are quite narrow, so it's, especially when I'm shopping vintage, it's hard for me to find a piece that like fits perfectly because I find the shoulders are always just like so huge. And then in our neighborhood, which is the Lower East Side, there's a Reformation across the street. They, at the front of the store was like all Reformation vintage, so like very curated, like highly sourced vintage pieces. So they had a ton of like vintage 90s 501s. I have enough of those. That was fine. And I found this amazing leather moto jacket, and I'm just like Still thinking about it. So what I do when I go like thrifting, which I don't actually do very often, I don't shop in person that often at all, which maybe I should probably do more of, because I find it a lot easier to walk away from pieces when I'm shopping in person versus online. I think online, because there's such like a low level of friction, you can literally like, you know, the phone can scan your face and then the item is going to be at your door. And if it's free returns, it's like fairly seamless and like low barrier to entry to shop online. But when I am shopping in person, I like to do something called the test. I've talked about this on my TikTok and my Instagram. So basically the test is something that me and my friends have basically been doing since high school, where if you're at the mall and you see, well, for us, it was at the mall. We were in high school. Where else was there to hang out? But if you see something that you like and you're still not quite sure, or you have more shopping to do, put the item back or put it on hold, even if you want. And if you're still thinking about that piece at the end of the trip, then you can go back and buy it. So I'm kind of doing the test on that leather jacket. I really, really like it. But if I do get it, it does mean that I'll probably have to sell one of my other leather jackets at home, just because I don't really have the room for it. So yeah, I'm still thinking about it. We'll see. We're here until tomorrow. But if I forget about it, then I forget about it, and that's the test in action. There will always be another one. But the thing about New York, what they say is true in that it's really expensive. This is basically a bowl of greens, and it was $14 US. I'll leave the conversion into Canadian dollars on the screen. I'm trying not to think about it.